Historically, always in the shadow of her husband, Abraham, Mary Todd Lincoln lived a life, sometimes a very tragic life. Born in 1818 in Lexington, Kentucky, she was the third daughter of a very prominent resident of Lexington and lived a quiet, good life in Lexington until her mom died at Mary's age of 6. And her stepmother did not like her at all. And at 14, she was sent off to a boarding school. Thus began what one could consider a very tragic and difficult life for Mary. She moved up to Springfield, Illinois to be with her older sister, and it was there that she made acquaintances and finally married Abraham Lincoln. And we know the story from there. Abraham became the 16th president of the United States. But we're here more to talk about Mary Todd and her life. Again, at age of 6, losing her mom, and then losing her 3-year-old Eddie while in Springfield, her husband, an itinerant lawyer traveling for months at a time, and then to the White House, which Mary thought was going to be her coup d'etat, if you will, where she would become the belle of the ball. But she was dismayed and she was dismissed in many of the Washington circles. She was from Kentucky, a slave state, and many people thought that she might have been connected to the Confederacy. So she had a very poor time in Washington, losing her son Willie at the age of 11, and then of course sitting next to her husband Abraham as he was assassinated at Ford's Theater in 1865. After leaving the White House, she traveled with her youngest son, Tad. They went to Europe and to several other cities, but at age of 17, Tad Lincoln passed away, and Mary was alone with only one other relative, her son Robert. After a number of years of showing inconsistency with her writing and leading to Robert believing that she needed help mentally, she was brought out here to Batavia, Illinois in 1875 to be committed to this sanitarium, a women's sanitarium, that was meant to help her recover. After a series of letter writings and many months of other people purporting to Robert that she should not be here, she left this institution and traveled for several years by herself throughout the United States, the East Coast, into Europe, finally settling in Springfield, Illinois at her sister's house where she died. The tragic life of Mary Todd Lincoln. I believe her room is on the second floor.